Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel Study with Soumya. I hope you all are well and safe. First of all, if you are new to this channel, make sure to subscribe this channel. This channel is going to be very helpful for you. So do subscribe. Also, when subscribing, don't forget to turn on the bell icon so that whenever I'm uploading any video on the channel, you can get the notification regarding that. So now the main topic of this video is going to be how to make the resume for Cognizant exam. So yes, many students are asking the doubts regarding this, that what sort of resume do we have to make? Is it important to apply the photograph or not? And all such stuff they are asking again and again. And where do we have to put the documents mentioned? And do these documents needed when applying or during the time of interview, and all sort of stuff? Like there is multiple questions in the mind of students. Hence, I thought to make this video. Of course, this video will be helpful for you and will help you to know that what actually they're asking you to do, right? So make sure to watch the complete video. This video is going to be definitely helpful for you. So without any delay, first of all, let's have a look on the instructions that is given by the Cognizant, right? That requests the eligible students to appear for Cognizant 2021 batch campus selection process. The Cognizant HR Agency program text will extract the registered students database from the portal. So what you have to do, that students must upload their resume with embedded photograph. So photograph is a must, right? Although it's not important, but as if company has specified, in case of this company, they have specified that you must have put a photograph on your resume. So that's why it is important, right? I'm not saying that for all companies resume, you have to do the same. Just for Cognizant, as if they have specified. Also in your resume, what else you have to include? Like your resume is of 2 pages. Keep it maximum 2 pages only, not more than that. Maximum 2 pages, not more than that, right? If suppose that is 1 page, then that is the best one. Okay, like try that you are having only 1 page resume. After this, on the next page, first of all, what you have to do, you have to put your government ID, that is your Aadhaar card. As if they have mentioned government ID proof, so you can put an Aadhaar card. Also, they have mentioned scanned as one PDF file. So as a PDF file, you have to put this in your resume itself. So for example, if you can do this simply by using Google Docs, right? On 1 page, you are having all the information regarding your resume. Next page, what you can do, you can mention your government ID. Just put a small heading, that government ID, and put your Aadhaar card. On the next page, put your 10th mark sheet, as if they have clearly specified school certificate. So that is 10th mark sheet you have to put. And then next page, 12th mark sheet, and then college semester mark sheet. So I'm hoping that 6th semester mark sheet, up to 6th semester mark sheets you must be having. So one by one on every page, you have to put the mark sheets. That is first semester mark sheets, then second semester, third semester, fourth semester, fifth semester, sixth semester. This is how it will go, right? So all this stuff you have to embed in your resume. First of all, now you must have understood that what I'm trying to say. First of all the information regarding you, your technical skill set and all such stuff, that is going to be your resume. Then on the next page, government ID proof. Then on the third page, your 10th mark sheet. Then on the next page, 12th mark sheet. Then your BTech mark sheets. This is what you have to do. This is how you have to make your resume, as if it's specified. And if you are not following the same thing, what will happen? You won't be shortlisted. You won't get the opportunity, right? Now the question is, if you have already applied, there are many students जिन्होंने पहले से ही apply कर दिया. अब वो क्या कर सकते हैं? And also how to change the resume, because some students are there who have already registered with the Superset profile, who are already having a Superset profile because of the Capgemini. So in that case, what you have to do, simply in your profile itself, the previous resume that is uploaded, let it be like this. Upload the new resume with the new format that I've just told that the company has specified, and that with that resume you have to apply for that position for the Cognizant. This is what you can do. And if you have already applied, just withdraw your application and reapply. This is what you can do. So no need to worry. You can simply withdraw your application and then you can reapply, right? Even if in the case you are facing any sort of problem, don't get panic. Just drop a comment. If I'll be having a suitable solution for your problem, I will definitely try to reply you back. Right? So this was the problem. I hope that now you must have understood that what actually you have to do. So follow the same thing. If you are doing any sort of mistake, what happened कि same चीज students ने किया था Accenture के case में, right? आप properly document upload नहीं कर रहे हो and you were doing mistakes due to which most of them didn't get the chance to attend the test, right? So you don't have to be that much careless. Just follow the conditions that they have mentioned, and accordingly you have to make your resume, right? So I hope that now all your doubts must be clear. As you can see right now, they have also specified that maximum of 2 pages it should be, and with high resolution passport size photograph embedded. Both ears should be visible with light background. So keep a note of that as well, that both ears should be visible with light background, right? Okay, and in case of Aadhaar card, you can see passport front and back page. See, those who are not having passport, not an issue, because I can understand that most of the students are not having passport. So just one government ID will work. If you are having either Aadhaar card, passport, PAN card, you can put any of these. So that will work, right? So I hope now all your doubts must be clear. So thank you so much for watching this video, guys. And don't forget to share this video among the friends who are having doubts in how to make the resume for the Cognizant test. So thank you, everyone. Bye-bye. And don't forget to like this video and don't forget to subscribe my channel. Bye.